It's a very impressive group.
NBA scouts are drooling right
He
now.
is a potential number one pick.
When you look at some of the second round rookies from this past draft, you're probably automatically going to think of players such as Nico Mannion and Saben Lee. But there has been one player that has been making waves so far this season, and that comes through Yam Madar, a guard who's playing for Hapoel Tel Aviv in the Israeli Basketball League. Although not actually playing for the Celtics, Madar is making more and more noise as of late with his impressive play. So let's break him down. Let's talk about how much better he has gotten, what Celtic fans should be most excited about him, and what the realistic expectations should be going forward with Boston's organization and Madar. Collectively speaking, Danny Ainge knew that when the Celtics were going to pick Madar, he was going to be a draft and stash. Madar was brewing excitement, but there was holes to his game. For one, he wasn't able to shoot the ball well. Take this from his 26.7 3-point percentage. Yeah, it wasn't good. And his frame didn't exactly scream NBA point guard standards. Fast forward a couple of months now to March, and Madar is trying to do everything possible to get into the big leagues. How is this the case? Well, let's look at the game tape, shall we? Already this season, Madar has had a big jump in some noticeable areas. In the main statistical categories, the points, the rebounds, the assists, he has had a major jump in every one. And from the areas that he needed to improve, Madar has been able to bring up his 3-point shooting, all the way up to nearly 37%, with almost 5 attempts as well, which is showing that not only does Madar have confidence in making these types of jumpers, but also the coaching staff in believing in that jump shot consistently going in. Along with his improvements in his shooting, Madar has made massive strides in being able to get to the rim and to the free throw line, showing quite frankly an all-around offensive game. But the thing is, with all these stats, in my opinion, it doesn't truly show the full picture. So let's take a look at a couple of clips that explains why Madar is getting a lot of hype right now. I won't take too much time analyzing his tape here, I promise, but I just want to highlight 3 plays from one of his more recent games. The following 2 clips here are screaming to me all defensive potential. Just look at what Madar does here. Not only is he able to get back to his man after going under the screen, but he recognizes that the opposing forward is not paying attention to his surroundings, allowing Madar to take advantage and pick his pocket. And then, in the second sequence, just look at his ability to read where he needs to be on the defensive end. The center picks up his man. He rotates towards the center. Eventually, when the ball is kicked out back towards the perimeter, he instantly goes to his man and does a very nice closeout, preventing a potential drive-by. And finally, this clip right here shows very high playmaking potential in my opinion. It's nothing special off the bat, but Madar senses a quick pinch, so he's able to avoid this by backing up. But he is aware of where he's at on the court, being able to avoid a backcourt violation. And then, he's able to get past his defender with a set of crafty moves and a nice floater at the end. The question that I now need to ask my viewers is that when you see these 3 clips, and in general his highlights, don't you think Madar is extremely similar to how Peyton Pritchard plays? He may not be the same knockdown sharpshooter, but he is similar in the format that he is that point guard that can run the offense, and while also playing great defense as well, considering his height. They're both two extremely crafty guards that just play with a different edge when they're on the court. So, the question that now needs to be asked is, what's the future going to be for Madar on the Celtics? Madar's latest news with his club is just wild to say the least. Madar and the club are in such a bad relationship to the point where his group literally have a lawsuit against Aviv trying to get released from the club by the end of the season. Now, Aviv have tried to deny this at all costs, but my problem with this as a whole is that Madar and quite frankly the Celtics are not ready for him yet. In my personal opinion, I believe that it would make the most sense for both parties to have Madar playing in Europe for one more year. Now, why would this make sense? As good as Madar has been this season, I would like to see him improve his jump shot just a little bit more. But with this being said, the main reason is that just considering that not only does Brad Stevens not play any of the young guys, but despite how bad the Celtics have been this season, let's keep it real here. This is their win now moment. I highly doubt that the Celtics would prioritize giving Madar a chance to develop over being able to sign a potentially quality veteran in the offseason to try and go for a ring. So where does this leave us? Well, Madar is going to get his chance at some point. It could even be during this upcoming preseason, potentially, but likely it's going to be in 2 to 3 years when we see Madar actually get a legitimate chance in the league. But whenever he does, he will be a very nice rotational point guard, similar to, as I said before, Peyton Pritchard. Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, peace.